So let's remove the causes of neck pain. So what is the major cause or causes of neck pain? Well, it might look something like this to you. When you're in front of the computer, or driving, or texting. It's called the forward head posture, this. That is the major cause, the most common cause of all neck pain, the forward head posture. You must remove this from your daily life to ever have a pain-free neck permanently. The forward head posture puts enormous strain on your neck. Now, so let's just go back a step. What is correct posture? Correct posture is where your head is atop your spine. It's not out in front. In other words, you get that feeling of standing tall, walking tall, and sitting tall, feeling elongated through the spine. A little hint for you. If you drop a stone from your chin, it should drop onto your chest. It should drop onto your chest, not onto the floor. When you're in correct posture, if you drop a rock from your ear, it should land on top of your shoulder, not onto the floor. So that is correct posture. But the thing is, when you get into that forward head posture, now your head weighs around about 12 pounds. Every inch that your head translates forward from that correct posture creates an extra 10 pounds of weight for your neck muscles and your neck structures. So every inch, now it's not uncommon for us to be in the clinic to see people with their neck translated 2 to 3 inches in front. That's an extra 20 to 30 pounds on top of their already 12-pound head. That's a 42-pound head. So just imagine if I asked you to hold a bag of groceries that were 42 pounds. Well, you wouldn't last a few minutes, would you? Your arms, your muscles would be aching. But that's what you ask of your neck structures when you are like this in front of the computer or driving in a forward head posture. The forces are enormous. Now, these muscles get very sore, of course, just like your arm muscles would. So apart from that, these muscles also, if you do this long enough, will have chronic imbalances. You then get tight, weak muscles here, long, tight muscles at the back. You get these major muscular imbalances. Add to that, you can then get trigger points in the muscles. Now, trigger points are little painful points within the muscles that can be very painful as well. Worse than that, they can then refer pain, and that can give you suboccipital headaches, headaches across the eye, and I'm sure some of you watching this are already familiar with these headaches. These trigger points refer pain also into the shoulders, into the arms. Now, that's your soft tissues. But let's have a look at what happens in the forward head posture, what you're doing to your spine, because it gets worse. Now, when you're in this position here, your lower cervicals, now, look at my hands here. Imagine my hands are your vertebrae. Imagine between my hands there's a balloon. Now, if I do this, the balloon will bulge out this way, right? That balloon represents what's happening with your disc. The inner part of the disc, when it's in flexion, migrates backwards. So, if I do this, which is what happens to your lower spine and your cervical area, if I do that, those are now flexing, pushing the disc backwards. Do this long enough and your neck can feel very stiff. If that disc then bulges even further backwards, it can then bulge and press on a nerve, which can then give nerve-related symptoms into your shoulders, into your arms, tingling, numbness, or pain. So we need to get that forward head posture out of your daily life. It gets even worse though. When you're in that forward head posture, that can then also give you TMJ, jaw problems, lung problems, even digestive problems, and also, of course, lower back problems. And I'm going to go this into more detail shortly, but you can't get into this posture unless you've lost that lumbar inward curve, that nice inward curve that you should have when you're sitting and standing in good posture. So let me be clear about this. For you to have a good posture in your neck, you must have good posture in your lower back, as you're about to see. So think of it this way. Sit tall, stand tall, walk tall. Let's have another closer look at this.